Hello, so in today's video I wanted to show you what I think is the best way to farm XP and unlock camos in Modern Warfare Zombies. And it's not the same thing that I think everybody else has been posting, it's a little bit different. And that's because I kind of care about the servers not crashing. This is something that's obviously been a big problem for Modern Warfare Zombies over the first week of launch, that there were loads and loads of server issues, loads of people having their games crash, having the servers crash, and it seems like Treyarch thought that it was to do with the number of zombies at exfils and the number of kill streaks and things like that being used because there was a bug that let you duplicate sentry guns and loads of people using that. So they made some massive changes to exfils where they reduced the number of zombies pretty catastrophically. They also extended the timer before you can call down another exfil up to 2 minutes, which is quite a long time. And they got rid of that bug that let you duplicate kill streaks. So that kind of method of farming XP is gone, and I think good riddance, because like I said, if that was crashing servers, that was super irritating, losing everything when you weren't even the one doing the thing. But lots of YouTubers have come up with new ways of farming XP, and one of the most popular ones seems to be doing the Outlast contracts, which does work, where you just start an Outlast contract and let the timer keep on sort of going up and down. But it means that you're constantly fighting a load of dogs, which personally are my least favourite thing to fight in Modern Warfare Zombies. And obviously, you've still got the same problem that occasionally you're getting like massive hordes coming on. I'm slightly worried that that could still potentially, I'm not saying it definitely is, but potentially be causing server problems if everybody just starts doing those contracts. So I've got a slightly different method that I think is better, and that's what I'll show you in this video. So just to show you what I'm going to be working on, I've just finished doing the camos, the gold camos, for all of the assault rifles and the battle rifles. So now I'm starting on the Striker, which is an SMG, and you can see here if I look at the camos, I don't have any of the camos on Noctiluous. I've got a little bit of progress for Noctiluous, the first one, but the gun itself is only level 6. So what we're going to be doing is making sure that's equipped. Doesn't really matter what kind of tacticals and lethals you bring in. I quite like decoys because it helps you to group up zombies a little bit away from you if you have trouble. And I quite like Molotov because you can just throw it on the floor and sort of cause an area around a door or something like that zombies won't be able to get through. Might be able to give you a little bit of breathing room. Not going to be using Ether Shroud. I think, again, probably just Energy Mine. That gives you an opportunity to get out if you need to. If you've got any things that you can bring in just to make your weapon kill stuff a bit better, that seems to be quite helpful. So I'll bring in a rare ether tool, I'll bring in an Ethereum crystal, and I'll also bring in Speed Cola, just because I always think Speed Cola is super useful. Obviously just helping you to reload a little bit faster. Helps if you need to kill a bunch of zombies very quickly, if you can reload a little bit faster. So we'll go into a normal match. I've turned squad fill off, so if you're on controller, you just press left trigger to turn that off, or you can just click on it if you're on keyboard and mouse. And that's because we don't want someone else messing this up for us. So we're going to be going in solo. So let's load it up. As always, if you find this video useful, don't forget to like and consider subscribing to my channel. I've got a bunch more videos on Modern Warfare Zombies, including some kind of lesser known tips in my last video. I gave you 5 tips that I don't think many other people have put in their tips videos, but things that I find super helpful, especially if you're doing things like going into tier 3. Right, so as soon as we load into the game, what we're going to be looking for are the contracts nearby. Now, the contract that I think is probably the best one for XP farming right now, especially right from the very start of the game, so when you maybe don't have very much, is the Spore contract. So Spore Control is right down there, I can see one. And right now, at least, while there's lots and lots of videos out saying that Outlast is the best one, other people don't seem to be taking that Spore Control contract. So I'm going to sprint on over here and get in a car and drive over there and hopefully get there before somebody else takes it.
Time to go!
Which is always a little bit of a worry, isn't it? Do also watch when you spawn into a game. You'll see the first set of contracts around you, and then it's worth having another quick look just afterwards, like when you're driving towards the next one, because more contracts will have popped in. There'll be more contracts that weren't there before. They kind of spawn in a few seconds after the game starts. I'm not really sure why, but often if you can't find a contract you want, just wait a few seconds and it will suddenly appear. I think one guy down there who is going for it. Oh, maybe they're just doing this camp. Yeah, I got it. Zombies everywhere.
I'm on your
I got it. I can get this truck out of the way, and now we can go over to the spore control place. So when you get it, those people are a little bit angry. What you want to do is head on over here, and where the spore control place starts, you'll be able to find a little inhibitor box, as always. You want to grab one of these, and just put one down. You just place... Somehow I didn't pick that up, instead I put it in my inventory. So once you've got it, you just want to go and put one down somewhere, just to start it off and make some zombies start spawning. Now what's going to happen is, zombies will start very steadily spawning. And this has a big advantage in my mind over the Outlast, that all the zombies that are spawning should just be regular zombies. So that means you're not going to be getting like manglers, you're not going to be getting mimics, and once I kill these initial dogs that I think were already here, you're actually not going to be getting new dogs spawning either, like you do in the Outlast contract. You're just going to get regular zombies, no armor, no special zombies, nothing that's really going to cause you any problems. And another thing that I really like about this, and the reason, you know, I'm kind of preferring this a little bit over the exfil, is that while you don't get the massive hordes like you would at exfil, which are obviously a lot of fun and very, very easy to get lots of XP on, the zombies just kind of spawn quite regularly. Now you can see here, I'm just getting like 3-4 zombies spawning at a time. Now I think if I start putting some inhibitors down on the other ones, I'll throw one over here, maybe go grab some more. That should, you can see, just start spawning a few more zombies over there. And you can do this basically to control kind of how many zombies you want to be spawning. I'm not entirely sure whether it's like 1 for 1, like every one of these you put down you get more zombies. And it is worth noting the inhibitors do actually despawn after a little while. But even after all of the inhibitors despawn, you will still be able to keep on getting zombies spawning. I was doing this for about 20 minutes in a game, and at no point did the zombies stop spawning. You can see here, now I've killed the initial dogs. I'm not getting any more dogs. All I'm getting is this steady stream of base, tier 1, super easy zombies to kill. Now, if you do have a camo challenge where you need to kill dogs, obviously then the Outlast contract is really good because loads of dogs spawn for that. Or if you need to kill a load of manglers, then you can do the escort contracts and that spawns loads of manglers. But essentially, all you're doing, and you can do this for the entire game, is killing zombies as they spawn in. There we go, just got innocuous on knock. That was nice and easy. Kill them as they spawn in, and they just won't stop coming. As I said, not massive hordes. You're not going to be killing like 100 in one magazine or something like that. But you're also not going to be waiting around a long time for zombies to spawn in. So this is super useful, you know, if you're trying to get lots of critical hit kills or something like that. Really, really handy because they're kind of, you know, a little bit spaced out. You've got a little bit of time to aim or do whatever you need to. And if you're doing things where maybe you need to use a field upgrade or something like that, it's quite good because you can just keep on dropping it and then immediately charge up again by killing the steady stream of zombies that's coming in. Obviously, you're getting loads of ammo and armor all the time, so that's not really a worry. I always forget to put armor in. People keep telling me that in the comments. I do forget about armor quite a lot. I used to in DMZ as well, to be fair. But yeah, so this is it. And like I was saying earlier, I think one of the big benefits of this is that because you're not getting the giant hordes coming in, but instead you're getting this incredibly steady trickle, and you can group them up if you want to, obviously. You can kind of round them up a little bit and make a bit of a bigger crowd if that's useful to you. But because you're not getting those bigger hordes, I feel like this will have less of an impact on the servers because you're not really doing anything that's going to cause an unusual number of zombies at any one time. You're just making sure that instead of having to run around looking for different zombies spawning, they're just all coming to you for literally the entire game. And you're controlling the type of zombie, so you're not having to deal with dogs, you're not having to deal with the fire on the ground, and you can see there I'm leveling up the gun quite nicely. And obviously you can also use, you know, XP tokens and stuff like that. Luckily they fixed that now in MWZ. So you can do that. I'd forgotten to put one on. And that will make this all go a lot quicker. But while I'm doing camos, I think this is a pretty good way to do it. Super easy, super reliable. Other people don't seem to be racing for the spore control contracts in the same way that they are now for Outlast. Because I think some of the big zombies YouTubers did a guide telling people to go for that. There's going to be a lot of competition for those, and obviously loads of people go for the bounty and cargo ones because they're a really quick way of getting lots of essence, so you can get into tier 3 easier. So if you're not fussed about tier 3, and you just want to kill as many zombies as you can in quite an easy, controllable way, I think this is the best method. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you've got other methods that you think have been working for you, if you can see any problems or any other benefits to this method, let me know in the comments. The more comments, the better. Always love reading all of them. I do read every single comment that gets posted. And if you find this video useful and you like this kind of guide, then please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and there'll be plenty more to come. I'll also be streaming later today, basically as soon as I put this video up. So if you want to ask me anything live, I'll be streaming on here, youtube.com/geekpastimes, but also twitch.tv/geekpastimes. There we go, there's another level. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.
Expired.